It's for Friday and it's bloody awful outside. So we did our morning walk yesterday and we were meant to do our morning walk this morning, and then Jay looked out the window and said, no, we're not doing it. I've not even looked yet, but apparently it's sleet, snow, ice, pouring rain. So yeah, we're just not doing it. It's not happening. Bit of a crazy week this week for work and not work. We found, well, one of the houses we've been waiting on has been released. So we've started the process for applying for that one. And then I'd also found another house that I didn't even know was coming onto the market actually. So we're a bit further on in the application for that one. We're just waiting on a phone call. So we were supposed to do that yesterday evening, and the lady that was going to be doing it with us didn't ring. So we were sat there at 6 o'clock waiting and got to 6:30 and we hadn't heard anything. I'd emailed her, nothing. So 6:30, I rang her and she said their systems had been down because they were being updated or something. So it meant she couldn't access our information, her emails, anything. Anyway, we've rearranged that to 4:30 today. So that's happening. And then the other one, the house that I've been waiting on, they're apparently going to contact me at some point today. So hopefully that all goes smoothly. Our mortgage broker is sorting us another decision in principle. So hopefully that will be sorted by today. And yeah, we're just cracking on with it and hopefully we'll get the house that we want. The problem is with these houses is that they get snapped up so quickly. You haven't got time to sit there and be like, mulling things over. You've literally got to be assessed, get in for a viewing and make a decision. And unfortunately, that's the way it is. Anyway, we know exactly what we're looking for. We've got an idea of what these houses are like from the floor plans. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of leaning towards one more than the other just because of the convenience, and I'm thinking about the next couple of years with Luke being at college and that kind of thing. Nothing is like majorly happening right now. We're just kind of doing bits and bobs, all the boring bits. So plan for today is I'm working. So because I've got an extra hour spare because we're not doing the walk, I'm going to try and get some editing done because I lost a load of time yesterday. I worked quite late yesterday, so I literally got in the door at like 5 to 6 and the phone call was at 6. So that was a bit crazy. So yeah, I'm going to try and get some editing done and then start work. And then what we're doing after that, we've got food shopping to do. We've got a phone call at 4:30, so I can't go to the gym. And then probably more video editing actually. Because we're not having a takeaway tonight. We're having some prep meals that I've got, some salmon, because Luke's got some friends coming over tomorrow night. So I said, well, let's have a takeaway tomorrow night instead, and we can include them and get some pizzas and stuff for them because they're staying over. So that's what we're doing. So that's the plan for today. I'm pretty all over the shop today. Not too far out, but localish, but bit of a drive, So yeah, crack on with that. And my weight. Oh my God. I can't wait to see the scales on Sunday because I know I'm going to see a good result. I'm at my lowest weight ever at the moment. Well, lowest weight ever. Not my lowest weight ever really, is it? But, I was looking at pictures of myself from years and years ago. There's a picture of when my brother got married. Yeah, I just thought, oh my God, I'm smaller than I was then. And it just feels so weird because I just didn't think that I was able to be. I just thought I was meant to be a certain size forever and I wasn't meant to be slim or a healthy weight, So yeah, it's weird. But let's see what Sunday brings. The 2.4 is so much better than all the other doses I've been on. I cannot believe the difference. It's night and day. I'm in Hell Week right now, so we're 6 days till my period. I felt it yesterday. I could feel like I was thinking about going to Finch Bakery and getting a little brownie box, and you know, all these thoughts run through your head, don't they? And you never you're not going to follow through with them, but you're thinking, oh yeah, I'd love to do that. Or, you know, I'm thinking about baking again because I always get the urge to bake, don't I, about this time of the month. But yeah, it's weird, this 2.4. I can't believe the difference it's making. So yeah, and when I'm doing my next prescriber call, which will be a couple of weeks, I'm going to ask him about that 7.2. Is it 7.2? Yeah, 7.2. Because, wow, if I could do that, I'll be proper chuffed. Anyway, I've been rambling for like 7 minutes, so I'm going to shut my mouth and get on with my day. And I'll see you in a bit. Hello, everybody. So I was out and about for work a bit ago. Got to the care home I was meant to be going to. Met the solicitor. We're going into the person's room, and my phone starts ringing, and I looked at it and I thought, that's about one of the houses we're after. So the solicitor noticed my phone was ringing. She said, it's fine, just answer it. She said, I'll go in and get started. You take that call. I said, I really could do with answering it because I'm trying to buy a house. She said, answer it now. So I did. And it was to do with the other house that came on the market yesterday morning. Yes, they contacted us just before Christmas and said, we're really sorry, but somebody's just beat you to the last property that was available. And so their kind of promise to us was, as soon as the next lot of properties come out that you're looking for, we'll contact you. Well, I didn't buy that. I was thinking, oh, they won't do. They'll have so much interest, they won't be bothered. You know, we're like one person out of a ton of people who are going to be kicking their door down to get one. So, every morning, my routine for the past probably 8 weeks has been, I literally wake up, sit up, even before I've had a wee, I go online and I'm basically like, have they come on the market? When are they coming out? Well, yesterday morning I forgot to do it, and that was because I'd got up earlier than usual because we were going on our walk, and I was like half asleep. I'd not slept very well, but that's another story. And so anyway, it got to like 9 o'clock yesterday morning. I thought, oh shit, I've not checked on the houses. So I did, and bloody hell. So I must have literally, it must have been like that day that it had gone on, because like I say, I've been checking every day, every single morning. So things are moving. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say really. It's just very excited. The reason I've not been sleeping very well, and this has been an ongoing thing for as long as I can remember, since we've lived there, to be honest. We've been in that place about 5.5 years. Yeah, 5.5 years. And during that time, there's been some horrific neighbours that we've had to deal with, some of which live right next door to us. And you've heard me mention in my videos in the past, I'm sure, if you're a regular watcher, that sorry about the banging and screaming that's going on while I'm trying to talk. Well, they've actually moved out. And I could not be happier. I could not be happier. So when all the mortgagey things are settled down and we know what we're doing and things are all confirmed and nothing's up in the air, I'm going to be looking forward to a proper night's sleep, because I can't remember the last time I actually slept normally, like a normal person, and wasn't woken up by the sound of screaming and banging. So that would be nice. Anyway, I'm just having my lunch now. So I'm gonna get off and stop yapping, and I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, it's me. So I've finished work now. Woohoo! So what am I doing now? I can't bloody remember. Oh, I've got a phone call at 4 o'clock with someone, and then I've got to do this phone call about the house at 4:30. I'm so popular today, honestly. What can you do? And then we're going to Aldi, much to Jay's disappointment. It's got to be done though, hasn't it? You know what I mean? It's got to be done. I just can't bring myself to part with the amount of money that Asda was costing us every week to have it delivered. It was such a godsend having it delivered and all of that, but the money, honestly, some weeks we could have been saving like 50 odd quid for a week shopping if we'd have gone to Aldi instead of done it at Asda. And you know, I just can't justify that. It's bloody ridiculous. Anyway, when we've done Aldi, I don't know what we're doing then actually, because tea's already sorted because we're having a prep meal out the freezer, and then I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I'm having a sugar-free car sweet at the minute because I'm like, literally, I would do anything for some real sugar right now. Like, I'm like Jeff Goldblum when he's in that film The Fly. I'm just proper fiending for sugar. And you know what? I'm a bit like not impressed with Richie from Team RH because that bloody system's just rebooted itself. I can't wait to get this new car, you know. I just can't stop thinking about it. Every day I'm like, oh, they might ring me today. It might be ready early. And it's like weeks away yet. So, yeah, Richie, in one of his lives recently, I'm sure that he said that there's no such thing as sugar cravings and it's all in your head. And that's bullshit. I'm telling you, that is absolute bullshit. I really get sugar cravings. Like, there's no other way of describing what they are. I just want sugar. I don't want shit like, I don't know, a Greg's pasty or something like that, or a bloody Big Mac. I want sugar, like any source of sugar that I can get my hands on. So normally what I would do, or what I am doing at the minute, is I've got my Skinny Whips and I'm surviving with them really. I had 2 of them yesterday because I just thought, what can I do? I need something that's gonna get rid of that sugar craving. So I'm gonna have to do that. Anyway, it's bad again today, the craving, so I'm having a sweet. But Rich is talking out of his flaming house. There is actually such a thing as sugar cravings, and he needs to like realise that. Especially when I'm due to start my period. Shitting hell. I'd do anything for a bloody dairy milk or whatever, you know what I mean? It's really bad. But as I've said before, you know, as time's gone on, they have got better. As the weight's come off, it's evened out a lot. And that's just really because as you lose that excess body fat, your hormones normalise. And so everything related to your hormones and those cycles and everything levels out and just becomes normal, you know, to a normal level. Well, somewhat normal for me because I have endometriosis, don't I? So it's never going to be perfect, but I get by, you know what I mean? But anyway, life's a lot less miserable since this weight's come off. And at the minute, I'm at my lowest weight since I can remember, actually, to be honest. You know, I mean, I'm trying to think back to when I was this weight before, and I can't actually remember, because I know that when I got pregnant with Luke, I was around, I think it was about 12.5 stone, and I was this weight when the doctor said to me, listen, I think the best option to try first is to try and get some weight off you. So that's what I did. And I lost a stone. So I got to 12.5 stone, and we've been trying for a year. And then I got pregnant. Didn't actually believe it when I got my positive test. I was running around the bathroom like a mad woman. Oh my God. That was crazy, man. So I suppose it was before Luke was born when I was this weight before, which would have been nearly 20 years ago, 20 years ago. That's a long goddamn time, isn't it? But as I say, I do need to lose quite a bit more yet. I want to get to that £100 loss, and then I'll reassess things and I'll think, you know, could I do more? Do I want to do more? You know what I mean? I mean, the thing is, as long as I keep losing weight consistently, I've got these injections for another 18 months, haven't I? So just get as much weight off as I can in that time, I suppose. Obviously, I don't want to be stick thin, and I don't think I'm going to be stick thin, but, you know, a healthy weight, not BMI, because BMI is a load of bullshit, because I've got a lot of muscle, because, oh, my arms, telling you, if I keep going, bloody hell. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get home and get all these phone calls sorted. Hey guys, it's me. So, it's the end of the day. Oh my lord, it's been a busy one. So, we did our phone call about the house and we passed their assessment, obviously. And so, we need to upload all our documents to their portal, and I think the next bit will be paying the reservation fee. But we need to move carefully on that because that isn't our first choice out of the two houses that we're currently going for. This one is, the layout isn't as good. So the one that we really want, it's on 3 floors. Our bedroom will be on the 3rd floor and it's got an ensuite. It's also got a separate dressing room / study and a store cupboard and room for everything else. And then on the 2nd floor, it's then got 3 bedrooms, which are obviously better sizes because the house is spread out over 3 floors. That's the one we really want. And I'm having a phone call about that on Monday morning. And it'll just be the same thing, doing an assessment over the phone. And yeah, doing all that jazz. So yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but you know, we've passed their screening and everything, so that's good. They tried to sell us a mortgage, obviously, but we've already got that boxed off. We're doing that with a separate broker. And the reason they try and do all these phone calls and all this contact with you is purely because, well, mostly because they want to try and sell you a mortgage. Well, we weren't buying it, we weren't going for it, so she gave up in the end and just said, yeah, you've passed everything, that's fine. So yeah, so that's exciting. And yeah, I've got quite a lot done considering we had all that going on. I've done some cleaning, we've had our tea, we had salmon tonight because, like I said, we're having takeaway night tomorrow night. We've been to Aldi, got the shopping done, and I've put a new shower curtain up because the other one was absolutely minging. So I've done all that, and yeah, now I'm just chilling out before I go to sleep. I'm at the gym first thing in the morning. Got to get in the gym because I missed it today because of all the hoo-has. I also want to get the car cleaned because really, this new car could come at any minute. It's a brand new car, so it's coming from the supplier, but it can be quite unpredictable. So they might give you a collection day or an estimated collection day, but things, oh, telly went off to sleep by itself again. Things can change quite quickly when it comes to new cars being, you know, produced. So it might be that we get it sooner. So what I want to do is deep clean the car now and then just maintain it until we get the green light to go and get the new car and get them swapped over. So yeah, I want to get that done tomorrow. Also got to dye my hair. So I'm bleaching my roots and redoing my colour, because I'm going to a thing next week on Wednesday. So that would be nice. That's quite exciting. I don't know if that's a surprise for somebody. Oh no, I think she might know about it actually. Anyway, I better not mention it just yet, just in case. Don't want to ruin the surprise. So yes, I'm doing that next week. So I want my hair to be all nice and everything. So yeah, what else did I need to get done over the weekend? Oh yeah, I need to get my prep meals done. I need to finish my chairs. I really want to get the painting done and the reupholstering done. I don't know if I'll manage it in the full weekend, but I'm going to give it a damn good go. And yeah, and really I could do with getting it done because next weekend I'm going to see my mum. I'm just doing a quick stopover. So yeah, I don't want to have that kind of lingering over me. I want to get it boxed off. So yeah. So the next time I see you will be Sunday with my weight reading for the end of the week. And I'm dead excited about it because I just feel like sticking to these lower calories and this new way of eating, although it's short term and it's not normal eating what I'm doing, and you know, please don't be trying to do that yourself and all that. I just don't want to be kind of promoting unhealthy ways of eating and that kind of thing, because like I say, this is short term what I'm doing, and I'm literally only doing it to get this last chunk of weight off in any way I can, you know, and then I will be going back to somewhat normal eating, whatever my normal will look like when I'm off the injections, because, you know, and my normal has changed and evolved so many times since I've been doing all of this, because that's the thing, isn't it, when you're going for a long-term lifestyle change and getting so much weight off, it's a very long process, and you're always having to adapt and change how you do things. You know, one thing isn't going to work forever. And so, yeah, and I didn't even prepare for that when I first started all of this. You know, the fact that I would have to keep coming up with different ways of changing things up and keeping my consistency at the same time. And, you know, I think you have to have a few things that you do that are like your baseline things, like having an app, tracking, that kind of thing. But what that looks like over that period of time that you're losing all that weight can be really different from one 3-month period to another, you know. So yeah, so at the moment what I'm doing is working and I'm able to maintain it, but it's not sustainable in the long term, and it's not, I wouldn't even go as far as to say it's healthy in the long term. I'm limiting quite a lot when I'm doing this, but at the same time I've got to make the most of the fact that this injection is really helping and really doing a lot of work for me, a lot of heavy lifting and taking a lot of burden off me, which is really nice, because I've spent the past however long really struggling and really stuck almost, you know. So yeah, it's a short-term thing. It's one stage in a very long evolution of stages for me to even get to this point, you know. So yeah. And all that to say, I'm really excited about doing my weight reading for the week on Sunday, because I know that I'm bloody smashing it, love. You know, I'm just bloody smashing. Watch this. I'll put flaming £6 on or something, won't I? No, I won't. Need to stop thinking like that. But yeah, I'm really like confident that I will see a really decent loss. £2, I'll be happy. Anything more than that, I'll probably piss my pants when I stand on the scale. But yeah, realistically, if I can get £2 off by the end of this week, that's good. That's good for me, because I've either not lost or just lost £1 most weeks for however long I can remember. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the vlog here because I've been yapping on with myself again for God knows how long. Feel free to speed my videos up, by the way, for the talky bits, because I just talk absolute shite half the time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.